This is celebrating the Hmong New Year, which is a traditional culture of ours for many thousands of years. It runs the last week of November. And of course here we just do a 2-day event because the Hmong community down here is very limited. The other thing that the speakers are talking about over there is, of course, the traditional kutia. This is something that is also said to or sung to us to send their feelings out, and these are saying from the bottom of their hearts.
We each get into groups and we create a dance, and we could either do a Hmong dance or an American dance, and we perform it to everybody who comes to the after-night party tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the night that marks the ending of the festival, the Hmong New Year. It ends in dancing and singing and many talent events.
Get up.
What you see here is something very fascinating. This is the Hmong New Year celebration, and what you're really seeing is an expression of who they have become. It's their own identification of Hmongness. As you see from the young people, it's cultural dances that are very traditional, as well as hip-hop numbers and contemporary music. You see traditional Hmong clothing like I'm wearing right now, and you see very contemporary clothing. And that's kind of their own expression of I am Hmong, Hmong American, and this is what it means to us.
To me, being Hmong, it means a lot because it's one, it's my heritage. Two, we got to think about all the people that gave their lives up for us to be here.
We dream that we're going to raise our children to be a good person, have education.
Being Hmong to me gives me my identity. Our parents sacrifice everything for us. If they're tired, either sick or tired, they work to give us the best life they can give us. And just like Kim was saying, in return, we gotta, go out there and make something of ourselves.
What Hmong means to me is it's an ethnic group that has many different cultures and many different variety of music that distinguishes itself from any other race.
I'm very proud to be Hmong because they're a strong and determined people. The definition for Hmong is great. So we're looking for freedom. We want peace. We want our own land, our own country. We want something to call ours, and that so one day, as our kids, as we're getting older, as of right now, as we're getting older, our culture is slowly fading. So we want something in order for all of us and for the whole world to know that that's Hmong.
And something distinctive about the Hmong in Texas is that they have adapted that pull yourselves up from your bootstraps mentality that is so prevalent here in Texas. As a result of that, almost all of them, but just a few families, have employment. All of them but 2 families are homeowners. And those are astounding statistics for refugee populations in the United States.
So far as with all the transitioning into the American culture as well, that has no fear on hearts, but the most important thing is that at least this time of year, hopefully the younger generation will have a great deal of respect for this Hmong New Year as much as the older folks do as well, and continue on the tradition.